You know, if we're talking about Mario fan games, a lot of people don't consider fan games Flash games too. But I think Mario Flash games are near similar to Mario fan games. In this video, I'll be talking about some of them, starting with Super Mario Star Scramble is my favorite Mario Flash game saga there is, if any. The formula is the same in every game. Instead of 10 to 12 levels, the last one being the boss. The games take around 8 minutes to complete if you're a hardcore gamer. You have to collect more or less 3 shine stars to beat the level, and there are collectibles in the second and third installment. You beat the boss in the last level and it ends there. I love playing it to this day. It gives me a big smile on my face, a little jolly smile every time I play it. If we're not talking about the first Star Scramble. Out of the 3, I never played Star Scramble 1. I only ever completed the second and the third, but never the first one. And thank God. Thank God I didn't play this back then. It is the worst of the trilogy and pretty much broken in several places. You saw the game already powered up. You'd ask why, of course, unless there's a health system like there is in Mario Galaxy and Odyssey. This isn't normal. You only realize it is when you get hit by an enemy. Because you die. Power-ups don't exist. You are a fake Big Mario. You can't destroy bricks and you ultimately only get coins from question mark blocks since you can't get powers. Why? Why don't they exist? To play devil's advocate, Mario Star Scramble 2 also doesn't have power-ups. But it's 10 times better than the first one for all different reasons, like come on. Scramble 1's problems don't stop there because another infuriating problem is hitboxes. Go play the 4th level and see how many times you die. I know how many. 3 times on the first jump. Thanks to the icy physics the game has, one small step can cost you a whole life off this level. Also thanks to the spiny beetles that are the hitbox of Peter Griffin. You have to time the moment the beetle hits the wall and then time your jumps on the blue blocks. Then that's it. It's short to get over this, but it's still pretty bad knowing you're going to die at least twice in one level. Oh, but Bowser's level is straight up dog shit. How this works is you have to hit all the red blocks twice while avoiding random projectiles that come from either left, right, or up. The only problem is you don't know from which direction the projectiles will shoot. It's literally impossible to determine from where they will appear. Now scratch that, you don't even know which projectiles will be shot or if it's even going to be 1 or 2 projectiles. These problems could have been avoided if power-ups were included, like a mushroom could have worked, seriously. And I'm sorry if this game is good to you, if it's your favorite and all that. I hated the whole thing from start to finish. Star Scramble 2, on the other hand, it's infinitely better than the first. More polished, cooler, and more fun. It still doesn't have power-ups. It introduces a new level map instead of a hub world, and the first collectibles. It varied the levels with more gimmicks and enemies, and the final boss is much better than the first. It's the sequel of sequels. Other than the usual power-up problem, the icy physics are gone, the hitboxes are much better now, and they added crouching. I don't know why. It's considered the best of the trilogy, but my best is Star Scramble 3. Because they added power-ups! Finally I can be Fire Mario and don't die immediately to enemies. Overall, Star Scramble is a decent experience. Forgetting about the first one, the rest is quite fun for a short break. They're definitely not the best Mario Flash games out there, but they're still one of the most polished. You know, playing as Mario though is really tiring. I want to play as someone else. Koopa's Revenge is a completely different beast, but it holds up a special place for me too. The formula here is simple. You play as Koopa, not Mario.
Wow, really? Gee, I didn't know that.
I haven't played both games a lot back then, but unlike Star Scramble, I don't have to bury the original before I get praised or anything. Koopa's Revenge 1, for how janky it is in a few places, actually holds up. First of all, you have power-ups. Oh, 1 so far. There's the flower power-up that makes Koopa spit fire from his mouth, and the flight power-up that might just be my favorite in any Mario fighting game. It's not perfect. The controls are janky, jumping feels floaty in ways that aren't always your fault, but it wins over Star Scramble 1 because this game came out in 2006, 4 years apart. And it had power-ups, remember that? Bosses are simple, but they work. Even Wario's fight, which is kind of a joke difficulty-wise, is charming instead of insulting. And the final battle against Mario in his mech suit is generally a nice battle. Then there's Koopa's Revenge 2, which came out ages later and somehow made the original game look like Star Scramble 1. Do you know I hate Star Scramble 1? It's bigger, 5 roads instead of a handful, but way more levels. Auto-scrolling stages, way more power-ups than the first game bothered with. The graphics got a massive glow up as well. More detailed, colorful, generally one of the best looking things on Flash at that time. And the gameplay itself is just tighter everywhere. Sliding gets added, like actual blue shell power-up sliding. Controls feel less like they're fighting you, and the level design is more ambitious without losing the difficulty that made the first one satisfying to beat. Honestly, out of every Mario Flash game duology out there, if any, deja vu by the way, this might be the most slept on. It's surprisingly good and I do recommend playing this fully.
No, I feel like I have to take my anger off on someone. Bring me someone I can punch.
Have you ever wanted to punch people? By people I mean Koopas. Have you ever wanted to punch Koopas? Mario Combat is the right game for you then. It's a really short 2D beat 'em up best game. It's goofy since you are essentially punching the shit out of Koopas, but unironically, it's still really fun to play. It's not bad at all either. I'd give it a 3 out of 1. It consists of 5 sections, the last being Bowser. You can punch, kick, and wall jump through the stage as well as other attacks depending on your position. And every time you enter a new section, you regain health. There isn't a real story. It's basically a short arcade game. If you're fast, it takes 3 minutes to complete. Otherwise, just 5 minutes. This is another game I usually play when I'm bored, and you can understand why. It's extremely short and fun to play. Then they made a remake. Apparently the same guys who made the OG made a deluxe version a few months after the release. The deluxe says it all since everything in this other game is different. Most obvious is the horrendous art. It looks like an Adult Swim animation. The moveset has also changed. There's no wall jump now, but you have a new set of moves from Super Smash Bros. That includes the Fireball power. This version is much more brutal in contrast of the OG Mario Combat since the enemies are harder to beat and they are more aggressive. I don't know why that is. But other than the art style, this is also pretty good. If you can get around the new movement and everything, you can have a fun time. Yet I don't think this should be taken as a short game to play on break. The best for last, of course. Mario 63 is the best Mario Flash game. No other Flash game can get better than this. It's not only the best Mario Flash game, but it's also considered one of the best Flash games ever. That's filled the hearts of many 2000s kids with joy and happiness. Same thing, but you get it. It has its problems, but they're void, obscured by the amount of fun you have playing this. It's had a remake, plenty of videos playing it, and much more love. I haven't finished it, but I did play it when I was a kid, and I did have the time of my life. Super Mario 63 is the pinnacle of Mario Flash games, and it's worth every second of your life.
And
This is Super Mario 63.
Definitely hands down the best Flash game ever.
In the next episode, we're going to be taking on Bowser, his own castle.
And I ended there. Not before talking about Mario Flash! Did I play... Am I playing the right one? Hi. Yeah, this video ended abruptly again, kinda. I wanted to cover Mario Flash too, but I honestly didn't care that much. I really liked the video, but I still wanted to end it. So yeah, hope you liked it. Subscribe. Thanks for 1K views on the previous video, and bye bye.